This is a CBS News Detroit update.
Good morning, I'm Chris Ledeen. Here's a look at your top headlines on this January 4th. Several Michigan cities are on the list of the top 25 most expensive in terms of heating costs. Detroit comes in at number 10, Dearborn is number 20, and Southfield is 22nd. Lack of energy-efficient homes is one of the contributing factors. HVAC Gnome, which conducted the study, suggests adding more insulation to your home as a solution. You can also seal up drafty windows and doors and extend the life of your furnace with regular maintenance. The state capitol building in Lansing will reopen today after a bomb threat forced an evacuation yesterday. The FBI is calling the threat a hoax. Similar threats were emailed to capitol buildings in 8 other states. The final 2023 crime stats are in for the city of Detroit. The city had 252 homicides last year, the lowest since 1966. That's an 18% drop from 2022. Non-fatal shootings were down nearly 16%, and there were almost 34% fewer carjackings last year. On your block in Romulus, a major construction project will soon happen at Detroit Metro Airport. Starting Monday, crews will start work on John Dingell Drive. This includes work in both the tunnels and on the road. Traffic from Evans Terminal to the Eureka Road exit will feel the impact. The multi-phase project will last through 2027. A warm start to the winter season has left the Great Lakes virtually ice-free, with their lowest ice cover to kick off a new year in at least 50 years. On New Year's Day, only 0.35% of the Great Lakes were covered in ice. That's the lowest on record for this point in winter since 1973, and well below the historical average of nearly 10%. Despite an auto workers' strike and chip shortage, new car sales are up 12%. Last year, nearly 16 million cars were bought. It's the biggest increase in more than a decade. Discounts for new cars more than doubled year over year in November, and new car loans averaged around 7%. A new study finds people whose sleep is interrupted are twice as likely to have memory problems a decade later. Men, people with a history of depression or a high body mass index are most likely to sleep poorly. Right now, let's check in on that next weather forecast with Kylie Miller. Good morning, Kylie.
Good Thursday morning, Chris. Good morning, everyone. If you are still venturing out for the morning drive, bridges, overpasses, secondary roads are still slick and icy in some spots. There has been black ice this morning that we've been monitoring. So with that said, just make sure you go slow and make sure you take your time for the morning commute. The good news is we're going to be in for some drier sky conditions as we head into the afternoon, but still this morning, a few flurries have been popping up. We're going to see some sunshine this afternoon into the early evening before more clouds filter on in tonight. We're going to remain with a partly cloudy sky condition during the overnight period. Today, bundle up. It is going to be the coldest day over the next few. High temperatures across our southern zones are only going to be in the low 30s. 31 degrees for the expected high temperature in Dundee. 30 degrees in Tecumseh. On your block in Ann Arbor this afternoon, a high of 29 degrees. For the metro area, temperatures again are going to be in the low 30s. For our central zones, temperatures are going to be hovering right around 30 degrees. Most of us will be in the upper 20s. And for our lakeshore communities, temperatures are going to be in the upper 20s with a chance for some snow shower activity. So for today, small chances for isolated snow showers, if not snow flurries. Looking ahead to tomorrow, another dry day, mid-30s for highs, upper 30s expected this weekend. We could see maybe an inch of snowfall accumulation Saturday night and into our Sunday. Then we're watching a bigger scale system that's going to be moving in Tuesday and into our Wednesday.
Sounds good. Thanks, Kylie. That's a look at your headlines. We'll be back later covering stories that matter to you on air and streaming on the CBS News app and Pluto TV.